Okay, welcome back. Last time we finished off the Undersea... No, we finished off Vanitia and Maru and arrived at the Undersea Ruins. So let's see what everyone has to say first. He must have done this. What a punk. And to top it off, he's smart as well. He's destroyed their only way out. He's got some mad skills. Say, did these ruins appear because of rumors too? Or have they always been here? I don't know what's real or not anymore. No one's here now. Katia must have gone inside. Okay, thanks Katia, thanks for that insight. It seems that Tatia isn't in it anymore. I can feel it. And Dory's here. Young man, he's a dangerous man. Don't get ahead of yourself. Okay, so now we get to enter the Undersea Ruins, which is honestly kind of a pain and a giant hassle of a dungeon. This is maybe my least favourite dungeon in this game. But hey, hopefully it's not as bad as I remember. I mean, hey, on the plus side, I found Aeshma straight away. So I need to find and negotiate with Aeshma a few times. Basically, I need to form a pact with Aeshma and then talk to them until they give me information about the treasure room, and then they might be like, hey, yeah, you can just get Leviathan to break through the wall, and that's how you access the treasure room. And that could be, I could get all that done in like 3 encounters, or it could take half an hour. So I'm hoping that it's not a takes half an hour type of thing, because I have other things I want to do today, and even with speed up, sometimes these things take a while. But hey, we should be okay. And I also want to I also want to pay a quick trip to the Velvet Room. I know it's around here somewhere. I know it's on one of these walls. I just don't remember exactly which one. But you know what? If I just kind of trace my way around the wall, eventually I'll find it, won't I? And will that kill? No, it will not. But we can kill them individually, I suppose. And did that just shuffle my moves around to make them do that? Oh well, whatever. So, okay, there's the stairs. I'm pretty sure it's like directly across. Anyway, the point I'm getting at is the Undersea Ruins is a dungeon that isn't all that long. Like, this dungeon isn't all that long in the grand scheme of things. However, it takes a long time, usually. Mostly just because, unfortunately, it does have, whatchamacallit. Wait, I found it, there it is. There's the Velvet Room, that's where I want to be. It has a whole bunch of damage flaws and pitfalls and just general annoyances. Now, I looked into this in advance, so I know exactly what I'm getting here. I want 138 Sun cards, 79 Moon cards, I want 69 Tower cards, I want... which ones? I have no... And I wanted 156 Emperor cards. Okay, so, now that I have all of these, I can make some new personas. Having said that, I probably won't be using all of these immediately because I quite like a lot of the personas that I have. However, I want to get Indra. So I will get Indra and actually use Taru Kaja on it and make it even stronger physically. Actually, you know what? I'll use a Taru Kaja card, but actually, you know what? Yeah, I will make it stronger physically. Why not? So this way, it has really good physical strength and gives dexterity on level up. That could actually be super helpful. So I would like to thank Indra. Indra was also one of the last bosses in the original Shin Megami Tensei. Actually, I want to say it was an optional boss in the original SMT. Because I'm pretty sure, depending on your alignment, you might not even fight it. Okay, I also want to get Sika or Saka or however it's pronounced. And sure, I'll use a Suku Kaja card on that. And you know what? Why not? Let's give it a dexterity boost, so it should, in theory, hit even harder with its magic. Gonna be honest, I still don't know how the stats for this game work. I've played through this game multiple times and I still don't know how the stats all work. I'm too lazy to read it all. Like, my assumption is dexterity should be, hey, this does more magic damage. It should be the opposite of physical strength, you know? Now, I also want to get Edenark, and I will teach Edenark Zionge, I think, and I'll give that a dexterity boost as well, because as you can see, this gets a whole bunch. It gets a lot of magic, especially light. It has a little bit of fire, but it's primarily light-based. To be fair, I feel like having the sun be fire and light-based kind of makes sense. And Edenark comes from, I believe it's Celtic mythology, and now we can get Tsukiyomi, which is, like, Japanese god of the moon. Born when Izanagi washed his right eye in Japanese lore. Okay, that's kind of cool, though. And because I'm gonna have... Okay, so Tsukiyomi, I'm probably keeping Tsukiyomi with me until the credits roll at this point. So, yeah, I'm gonna use an all card for that. So, welcome to the team, Tsukiyomi. Glad to have you. Now then, I also did want to do a couple of other fusions, but I'm not 100% certain right now. Like, I do fully intend on getting a Valkyrie when I can, and that'll be a good persona for Ulala. Maybe I get Abene Seme, but I don't think it's all that big of a deal. I can probably live without using it. Yeah, I'll leave that for now, and now I can take all our new personas, so I'll switch out Hernia for I'm realizing an issue I have kind of just hit myself with. As it turns out, Ulala is really bad with, like, all of these new personas that I just got. So that's gonna be a little bit of an issue for me. So I'm gonna switch these out, and I think for now... Actually, I'll switch Yama out for Indra. I'll switch Yama for Indra, but otherwise I think we're okay for now. And I will be getting rid of a couple of my older personas somewhat soon, but for now I think I'm okay. Do you have anything we can work with? Bilala, did I give you any personas you can use? You can use... Oh, I have planned this badly. I've planned this so badly. How have I done this? Why did I do it like this? Okay. Aofu, you can use that. Okay, I have massively inconvenienced Ulala, which isn't a great example because I have spent like half of the game talking about how I think she's the worst party member. And apparently I'm not making it any easier or better for her in the process of doing this. Okay, for now, you can use Takshasa and I'll switch out... You know what? No, you can use Anko and Maya can handle... Yeah, Maya can use Tsukiyomi. I didn't bring Tsukiyomi. Maya can use... Baal for now. Oh, I have not planned this well. I have messed this up something horrible. Imagine if the game let me have more than 10 slots for personas like every other game does, even if it was just 12. Like, even if it was just, hey, you have 12 slots for personas now, that'd be amazing. Anyway, so, it is now time for me to start negotiating with Aeshma. I need to negotiate with Aeshma until she gives me the information that I need. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to do this negotiation, and then if I don't get it immediately, I'll just make a cut to when I eventually get it, because this could take 5 minutes, it could take like 45, who knows. You know how kids like to play hide and seek? Kids often hide behind vacated shrines and nobody finds them. The sun sets and they end up walking home in tears. Have you ever experienced something like this? Now, that, in theory, sounds like they're just rambling on about nothing. However, they are not rambling about nothing. They are, in fact, giving you a hint as to the location of an important NPC. And by an important NPC, I mean I need to go out of a shrine and find some kid hiding behind it, and that kind of sets you away to get the ultimate weapons. Okay, so I will do this fight. I'll have this one fight with Takshasa, and then I will make a cut to when I eventually finish the negotiations and can make progress, because I am going to be kind of just running around here until I get Varuma or Aeshma to tell me about the thing so I can break down the wall and get into the treasure room. So hopefully it won't take too long, but I'm just going to make a cut because it could take 5 minutes, it could take half an hour. Okay, so I will be right back. Okay, found it. There's supposed to be a treasure room at the bottom of this place, but there's no way into it anyhow. Don't forget. Okay, so now that I know this, I can pretty much get another thing going on about it. So, once again, I will be right back, and I'll make a cut, because this could take forever, so I will be right back. Okay, so, while I was running around, I got this interaction. I found you, the root of all evil, the wicked snake king Takshasa. You actually found me in my fish form. I lost last time, but not this time. Oh, and they now have the berserk status effect, like they have like a separate effect, like forced onto them for the entire fight. There's a couple of instances in the game where this can happen. Anyway, I haven't really healed, so I should do that. Anyway, back to searching for Aeshma. Okay, found it. How could you get into the treasure room? Trick Leviathan into breaking the wall. He's not the brightest bulb, you know. Okay, so now all I need to do is go and find the Leviathan. And also get out of this fight alive, because honestly, those things are kind of scary. I don't like fighting them, because they love using insta-kill spells, and insta-kill spells always worry me in every SMT and Persona game, even in situations where I know that I'm completely safe from them, they just worry me. Like, I think I must have died like one too many times in Persona 3, 4, and 5. And also, I guess, mainline SMT. To just like, yeah, got hit by Mudo and died instantly. Okay, so what I want to do now is go up back to the top floor, because I remember Leviathans appear here a bit more commonly. So, hopefully I can get them to appear quite quickly. Because realistically, I just need one, is the thing. I don't... Oh no, that's a problem all unto itself. I don't remember exactly what I need. I don't remember how to negotiate with them. I want to say it was just Maya. Oh no. This could be a mistake on my part. Anyway, I'll be right back when I find one, so this could take a few minutes. Okay, 10 out of 10, I've found and remembered it. I need to have Maya interview Nanjo. Okay, so now, Leviathan, please break down the wall for me. Thank you for your assistance. I greatly appreciate it, because now, 20 minutes into the episode, okay, I said 20 minutes, with everything I'm cutting out, it'll probably be like 10 maybe. Anyway, I can finally start the episode! I know, riveting, I can finally start the episode proper. So this episode's probably going to be kind of jank in terms of my timings for it, because I have, like, I now have about 22 minutes on the timer for the episode, but I'm gonna be honest, I haven't paid attention to exactly how much I've done, like how much of it I'm gonna have to like speed through or whatever. So that could be a little bit of a problem if this episode ends up being a little bit shorter. That is why. Also, it probably would have been a way smarter choice on my part if I'd just fought every enemy that I saw while I was trying to find all these fun negotiations. I would probably be like 2 levels higher. Do I have... I have antidotes. I'm too lazy to flip through all of my personas to see what has Moody, if anything. Oh yeah, it's this room. I remember. Basically, we need to carefully navigate our way across the floors, because if I don't, I could just run directly there, but if I do, I will come out on like no HP, no SP, danger zone, basically. So I would quite like to avoid doing that if I can. And if I can stop encountering things called Watley, the kind of magician-looking guys, like if I could stop running into them, that would also be very, very welcome, because those guys worry me, because, again, Hama and Mudo, and also, I don't know, they just seem rather resilient in general. Also, Maya has so much SP now. Like, I know that I've been kind of, like, you know, maxing out her dexterity a lot, but still, I don't have an excuse for that one. I just ran right into it. I don't have an excuse for that one. I kind of walked, like, yeah, no excuse on that one. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna run, because I don't like fighting those guys. Okay, so, here we find a meteorite, and a Hiki Irakane, and a Scorching card, and an enemy. You know what, I will fight them once, just because I can. Okay, I guess that... Okay, fine. Nanjo, can you negotiate with these guys? No, that made them both eager and angry. Okay, Katia, Baofu, what if you just hit him? Okay, you know, apparently, Katia and Baofu just, you know, interrogating the guy, quote unquote, interrogating, works. Okay. So here I find a Thunderbolt card, a Frigid card, and a Quake card. Basically, they will be cards for Bufudyne, Zeodyne, and Magnadyne. Gale card, that'll be Garudyne. Torrent card, that'll be Aquadyne. And I imagine this last one will probably be a card for Argidyne. So basically, it's just, hey, here's cards for all of the Dyne spells, basically. Which is very nice to have. Obviously, it didn't give me the Annihilation card. Yeah, the Inferno card is Argidyne. So if we look at our cards now, skills, we have, Maragidyne, Malaquadyne, Magarudyne, Magnadyne, Bufudyne, Zeodyne, Freydyne. Yeah, we have pretty much all the Dynes, basically. And, you know, as long as I don't use them in this dungeon, I'll be able to take them to Time Castle and make it so I can replicate them. I think replicating each card costs like 300,000 per. Like, for those ones specifically, I think it's like 300,000 per, which is quite a lot. But also, hey, they do a lot. Let's go 2 agility, 1 vitality here for Maya. On top of all of that, I did get the Annihilation card. I got the Annihilation card from an earlier, from whatchamacallit, the guy who gives you all the maps to do. And the Annihilation card gives you Megidolaon. Megidolaon, I could buy another card for it, but it costs like 980,000 or something. It is a very expensive card, and I accidentally just elbowed my desk, and that really kinda hurt. But hey, it's fine. It's fine, we persist. The horrors persist, but so do I. I'm just gonna walk away from these things if I can, because they kinda hit hard. Like, they hit kinda hard. I don't like it. Okay, good, we got away. However, just for safety, I think I should heal. Also, 10 out of 10, I know that I could just use Maya Prime and heal, and that would actually be way more effective in terms of, you know, numerically and practically. Okay, hi Takashasa, what's going on, buddy? You dying? Yeah, you are. And Zionga finishes it off. Also, Ulala is running low on SP, but I'm not too worried. She is nowhere near as close to a level up as I thought she was. Hey, that's not ideal. Where's the map button? You know what, just because I can, let's dip into Trish's fountain just for a second, and back out. Just so I have more of the map filled out. Even though, realistically, like, I've played this game before, I know where the fountain is next to the Velvet Room every time. Or at least it's within the same general area. Because, hey, you're on other people like the Velvet Room. And rightfully so, the Velvet Room is really cool. Anyway, off we go to make progress. We can finally make progress! Okay, you know what? Let's just... Oh, I have Hurricane now? That's kind of sick. I'm gonna try just hitting these things with whatever I can throw at them and see what, if anything, lands and works. Oh, that's not great. That's very bad, in fact. Okay. Well, let's just run away like big heroes. Let's just run away like big heroes. Pick free. Let's run away like big heroes. Thank you. That was... Oh, that was scary. That was a lot scarier than I would have liked it to be. And my controller DC'd. I love how my controller keeps DCing. I say sarcastically. I say lying. So, Poison is the... Yeah, that's the inflicted. Oh. Do I have anything that can heal it? Atera, does that do it? No, that's Sleep and Illusion. I have no other means of healing it, so if I get poisoned eventually, someone's just gonna have to get knocked out. But hey, that'll be fine. We can manage with that. Anyway, off we go, further through, and here's the end of the dungeon. I know you're calling me, Kandori. Wait. I shall put an end to your ambition once and for all. However, obviously, this isn't that simple. We have to go up those stairs, because if we try to walk forward, we will fall through the floor. This dungeon loves, and I mean it loves, it adores. It's its favorite thing in the entire world. It absolutely cannot get enough of holes in the floor. It loves having holes in the floor. It's like, this dungeon loves having damage floors, and hey, you fell through a floor, go back. It loves having those sections, and it's part of why I really don't like this dungeon. I say that, I've played through this game multiple times, so I should hopefully be able to navigate my way through here without too much hassle. But yeah, it's not a favorite dungeon of mine. That's a very long corridor, okay. Oh, hi, Leviathans. How are you doing here, buddy? How are you doing here? You know what? You are good and helped me out. I said you were good and helped me out. I'm going to let you live. Honestly, the nerve of some demons. You try to let them live and they still attack you. Honestly. You can't get the staff these days, you know? Okay, so I will Thunder Blast. So we Thunder Blast, and then Baofu attacks Waitley, and Maya attacks Waitley, and then Katsuya attacks Waitley, and hopefully we kill it. So we Thunder Blast. I know it won't kill Takashasa. Oh, Baofu just critting. Baofu was not playing his games today. Baofu just went, no, and just like flipped a coin so hard it knocked him out, okay. Right. I am going the right way, which is always a good sign. I love going the right way, because I know me, I know me, I go the wrong way an awful, awful lot. Okay, now we can... No, Nirvana doesn't do anything, because light and dark typically don't do a whole lot to human targets, I suppose. Which is honestly kind of a little bit strange to me. It's like, you would think they would be kind of susceptible to it. But also at the same time, I guess it isn't like... At the same time, I imagine light and dark isn't exactly, you know, as threatening to the human mind as like, hey, I'm gonna hit you with a bolt of lightning, you know? So I guess on a psychological level, that does kind of make sense. Okay. Oh, hi, Takshasa. What's going on here, buddy? You want to fight again? He wants to fight again. Thunder Blast. Thunder Blast, and then it dies. Amazing how the solution is, what if I just hit it with the same thing every time and it just works? I do kind of wish I had a slightly better area of effect. I should probably try to get Ulala a different stat, shouldn't I? I should definitely try to give her a different stat. Let's give her Genbu for now, and this way she can also work on her vitality a bit. Okay. Well, I can go down here. If I can go down here, this tells me that it's almost certain that I'm going to be in an area where I can fall through the floor in a second. And you know me, I'm absolutely going to be falling through that floor. you know me, I will be falling through that floor. Okay, Thunder Blast, Ice Blast, wipe them out. Not too much of a hassle. And for a second I thought I was getting a mutation, but apparently I'm not. Okay. Yeah, this is definitely a, hey, you fell through the floor type of room, so... Okay, this is a new area for me. Yep, it's a fall through the floor type of room. However, I do think I remember a couple of these rooms. Like, I remember I've fallen through the floor in these areas enough times that I should remember at least a little bit of how to navigate them. And if I haven't, I'm just gonna feel bad. Because, these could take me a little while. Also, I know that I said I have no idea how long this episode's gonna be, because of all the speed up and everything. What I'm gonna do is, I'm going to go for 7 more minutes, and then I'm gonna stop. And then I'll finish off this dungeon in the next episode. Because I think I'm about halfway through now. I want to say I'm about halfway through this dungeon now. So if I do that, and then I finish off the episode in the next one, and then I finish off the dungeon in the next one, because there's also a boss fight with a whole bunch of text and a couple of cutscenes. So I feel pretty okay about that plan. And also, yeah, I feel like I'm also kind of just getting through this dungeon with a lot less hassle than I was expecting, which I'm more than happy with. Well, that's a damage 4, but okay. Why was there just one random tile for a damage 4 there? That's a bit strange. I don't like that. Why was it just one random tile? That's a bit unsettling. I don't like that. Why was it like that? Anyway, Baal, just heal everyone again. I will say, I greatly prefer the design that Baal has in modern SMT. I'm going to hug the wall here. Because you know what? I feel like hugging the wall is a safer play. Like, generally, I feel like just hugging the wall and just keeping safe on it is probably the play. Wait, why did Maya... Did I give Maya like a status weapon? Did I give her the... Oh, did I give her the fire gun that Cassia used to have when I bought the Dragoon? What happened? Wait, I didn't... Did I... Oh, I might have messed up. I don't know if I sent off all the entries for the sweepstakes before I went to the Nichiren Maru. Anyway, well, that was an empty box. However, hugging the wall seems to be the play, so next time... Ow. Sorry, hit my desk again. So the next time I encounter one of these situations, I'm just gonna do the exact same thing. And now that that thing's gone, we can just blast it with everything else. And I know that I don't hit it with Earth because Barbatos is immune to Earth. I think it absorbs it. No, it absorbs or reflects. I don't remember which. Either way, I don't really want to mess with it. However, while I was trying to get the negotiations from Aeshma, I also learned that Barbatos can apparently learn Great Magnare. I mean, I didn't spread the rumor, so it's just a rumor that isn't doing anything. But hey, I thought it was an interesting thing to mention. And once again, I'm just going to hug the walls. I'm just going to hug the wall, and it seems like it's working for me, so I can't really call it into question. If it works, it works. You know what? Let's switch Aya Kundali Vidyaraja. I probably should have just put Katya on that, but Katya also just hits like a train, so you know what? It should be okay. Actually, one thing I will say is, while I was doing it, I think I included it in the last episode, while I had to like run back, I got into a fight and got a mutation where it said Kundali Vidyaraja learned, I think it was like, unknown ability. So that is a mechanic that I have never seen in Eternal Punishment. I know that it was I'm pretty sure it was a mechanic in Innocent Sin. No, not in Innocent Sin. In Persona 1. But I didn't really know how it worked there either. So, this one's gonna be a little bit of a loss to me, unfortunately. Okay, hi Orpheus, how are you doing, buddy? It's a TV. You should learn Chinese. Chinese, difficult language to learn. Who's better? Orpheus. Orpheus is kind of, like, Orpheus is, like, you know, doggo and stuff. I know that narrowing down Orpheus to being dog is, you know, greatly inaccurate, but whatever. Also, he just gave me 55 fortune cards. I can go up, or I can go up another way. I'm gonna go left first. I trust going left first. I trust going left first because most games will tell me that right is the correct path. Like, I feel like 9 times out of 10, if you're given a choice of going left or right, the game wants you to go right. Like, 9 times out of 10, I feel like that's the case. And apparently I'm right because there's nothing here. So you know what? Once again, the fury lives on. Okay, so hi Rakshasa, what are you up to? Katya, can you investigate these guys? I remember when I first played SMT1, I say when I first played SMT1, I've only played it the one time. I remember you get out of, like, you get, the Great Cataclysm happens, and then you kind of get to walk around Tokyo for the first time, and I just wandered into this random building and got jumped by a Rakshasa, and I was like, oh, this enemy is, like, level 39. Because, okay, friendly reminder, that is a game from 1992, but the fact that it just lets me wander on in that early was kind of insane. I eventually beat one. I eventually beat one, and it was like, hey, he has like, he has a massive level jump. Because you beat an enemy that's tougher than like all the bosses you're going to be seeing for a little bit. And that was how I got super strong in SMT1. Kind of really early. Okay, we found an empty box. Wow. Interesting. Let's just wipe out these guys, and then I'll kind of go back to the middle point, I suppose, and then I'll wrap up today's episode. Okay, Thunder Blast, boom, goodbye, that guy. Okay, so what have I done today? Today, I have managed to make pretty much no real progress. Like, I spent half the episode just wandering around trying to get this one thing to happen. But hey, I got it done in the end. And next time, we are going to be finishing off the Undersea Ruins. So, I'm going to end off today's episode here. I will be back on Monday, I believe, as we finish off the Undersea Ruins. And yeah, I'll hopefully see you all for that then. So as always, feel free to leave a comment or click any of the buttons down below if you feel so inclined, and I will hopefully see you all on Monday. Okay, thanks for watching. Later.